Good morning, and welcome to Determined Mindset Business Links. Today, I want to talk about something that lies at the heart of every successful organization: streamlining business processes. In today's competitive world, the difference between companies that thrive and those that struggle is not always the product or even the budget. It's often how they do what they do. It's in their processes. So what does streamlining business processes actually mean? It's the art and science of making your operations simpler, faster, and smarter. It's about removing unnecessary steps, automating repetitive tasks, aligning your team, and focusing on what truly matters. Streamlining is not just about cutting costs, it's about adding value. Let me share a simple truth. Complexity is the enemy of progress. Think about it. Have you ever been in a situation where an approval took days, not because it was hard, but because it had to pass through 5 different desks? Or where the same data had to be entered into 3 different systems by 3 different people? These are not just inconveniences, they're obstacles to growth. Streamlining is the solution, and it starts with a mindset shift. A mindset that says, there has to be a better way. Let me walk you through 5 key pillars of streamlining business processes and why each one can inspire a cultural transformation in your organization. 1. Clarity. Know what you do and why you do it. The first step in streamlining is understanding. You can't improve what you don't understand. Map out your processes. Where does the work start? Where does it go? Who touches it? What tools are used? Ask yourself, what's the purpose of each step? What happens if we remove or change it? You'd be surprised how many things are done simply because that's how we've always done it. Remember, clarity creates confidence, and confident teams take better actions. 2. Elimination. Cut the fat, not the muscle. Once you've mapped your processes, look for redundancy. Where are the delays? Where's the duplication? Where's the waste? Eliminating unnecessary steps doesn't just save time, it boosts morale. People don't want to spend their day doing meaningless tasks. By removing clutter, you give your team the gift of focus. Consider companies like Amazon or Toyota, known for their lean operations. They've mastered the art of simplifying processes so their employees can focus on what creates value. 3. Automation. Let technology do the heavy lifting. We live in a digital age where automation is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. From customer service chatbots to robotic process automation, RPA, to simple task scheduling, the tools are out there. Automation doesn't replace humans, it empowers them. It frees up time and mental energy for innovation, creativity, and strategy. As business leaders, we must ask, what tasks are repetitive and rules-based? What can machines handle so our people can shine where it matters? 4. Integration. Break down the silos. A business is not a set of disconnected departments. It's a living, breathing ecosystem. Sales affects the supply chain. Customer service affects product development. When systems don't talk to each other, information gets lost, duplicated, or delayed. Streamlining means connecting the dots. Integrate your tools, your data, and most importantly, your teams. Encourage collaboration. Create feedback loops. Use dashboards and KPIs that reflect the whole picture, not just one department. Because when people see the whole, they work smarter. 5. Continuous improvement. Make it a habit, not a project. Streamlining is not a one-time task. It's a continuous journey. The most successful companies don't settle, they evolve. Build a culture of improvement. Encourage team members at every level to question, suggest, and innovate. Celebrate small wins. Learn from failures. Adapt. Let's take inspiration from Kaizen, a Japanese philosophy that means change for better. Even 1% improvement every week adds up to massive transformation over time. Now you may be asking, how do we start? Start with one process, one department, one change. You don't have to overhaul everything overnight. Streamlining is like sculpting. You chip away at the excess, slowly revealing the masterpiece underneath. And let me be clear, this is not just about efficiency. This is about freedom. Freedom from chaos. Freedom from wasted potential. Freedom to serve your customers better. Freedom to grow faster, stronger, and more sustainably. It's about building a business that works for you, not the other way around. So here is my challenge to each of you today. Look at your business with fresh eyes. Question the status quo. Empower your team to think smarter. Embrace technology not as a threat, but as an ally. Commit to a culture of clarity, simplicity, and progress. When you do, you will unlock new levels of innovation, customer satisfaction, employee engagement, and yes, profitability. Because ultimately, streamlined processes lead to streamlined success. Let's not just be busy. Let's be brilliant. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.